And this is Fred Couples' third shot. Drove it in trouble here. Had to pitch it back out to the fairway, so he's going to be disappointed if he walks away with a par here at this hole. But that's a good one there. Got a chance for a 4. As Lanning said, he feasted
the
on
fourth.
Fred Couples for his birdie down the hill, straight putt, and that is for the outright lead. So Fred Couples gets it to -16. Had a chance to chat with him earlier this morning. He had
nice birdie back there at the 4th for Fred Couples after driving the ball in the bunker, in which Mark Rolfing referenced a hole that he could have got there easily into, but made a mistake off the tee. But back-to-back birdies for Couples.
I hear you.
This is a 5-iron for Couples. Starts this ball left of the green, trying to hit his patent fade. It's not coming back, though.
And he caught that bunker you talked about, Billy Ray.
Yeah, it's a deep one there, all depending on the lie.
It looks like it's sitting up all right. Par. So errant tee shot into the bunker cost Fred Couples. Makes bogey here.
Couples on the tee at the par 4 6th. Billy Ray with this group.
Yes, well, Bob Langer has already played his tee shot. He has found the fairway up the right-hand side. Ample room to put the ball in the fairway here at the 6th. Tee shot placed back up the hill. No need for a driver by any means.
Yeah, and it's one of those holes, Billy Ray, that I think all the players stand on the tee thinking birdie. It's a pretty accessible hole location, the back center today. Get it in the fairway. You've just got 9-iron or less coming green.
Well, one issue, if you're Fred Couples, that has imposed a lot of power off the tee, make sure you lay back and have a full shot left in for your second.
So Fred Couples finds the fairway, trying to bounce back after that bogey at the 5th. Finds the fairway at 6, 1 shot off the lead. Fred Couples next to play.
You know, coming off that bogey, the par 3, 5th, just a perfect example. Just a gap wedge, 52 degrees. Couples use. Just a couple yards closer than Langer. Much better looking shot.
That's a wonderful play. Leaves himself about 6 or 8 feet. Pretty simple putt.
Fred Couples for his birdie, trying to bounce back off the bogey at 5.
That was tugged all the way. Not a good stroke by Fred. That was one of the few poor strokes he's made all week.
So Couples taps in for his par at the 6th and remains a shot off the lead here at the Mitsubishi Electric Championship.
He likes to usually work the ball from right to left, and it kind of runs out here. And now Couples next. He's driven down the left-hand side, Mark, and you referenced that opening. He can look right down through that opening and see the surface of the green.
Hopefully he's going to try and go over the lava and not through that opening. You never know with Fred.
Yeah, that's true.
This hole has been an adventure for him this week.
As a 3-iron for Couples, just had 225 yards to the front of the green. It's a much better looking shot.
Oh, it's going to come off the hillside, maybe with a little bit of pace. Just runs out. There.
Back to the 7th.
Fred Couples a long way away, but this putt for an eagle 3.
It is a long way by my guesstimation. I got it right at 85 feet back up the hill.
There is not much break here. Pace is the important thing.
Oh my. What great touch from that length.
So that should be a safe birdie for Fred. Temporarily, it would move him into a 3-way tie for the lead.
It's got to be easy on your nerve, doesn't it, compared to the way he played it the first day.
Well, the one thing you don't want to do, Billy Ray, is leave yourself 4-footers all day, because even as good as these greens are.
218 total. It just seems like it plays downhill. Once the ball gets up in the air, it seems like it takes forever to come down.
It does, doesn't it?
I know.
And this guy can launch it as well. So the one factor is there's not that much wind to contend with. So
Hey, they're teeing off, guys.
Yeah, what little wind there is just a little from the left to right, but it doesn't really play much of a factor here on this shot. Once it goes back downhill, the green is surrounded by some small trees that block any part of wind at all. That was a 5-iron for a couple. Starts to the left of the hole, cutting back. Nice high-looking soft shot.
oh, that is a beauty there.
John, it makes it easy when you're able to hit this 5-iron from 218 yards downhill, high and soft from left to right. That was the call shot there.
Yeah, you bet. It looked effortless too. Fred Couples, downhill birdie putt or share the lead.
It is downhill, John, one you have to be careful with.
Oh boy, great pace.
Now you saw the reaction by Fred there. He hit it exactly where he wanted to. It's just been the same song all week long for most of these players, just missing on the edge.
Mitsubishi Electric Championship at Hualalai. Fred Couples on the tee at the par 4 ninth.
Well, a fairway at this ninth slopes hard from right to left. Nice looking drive there by Couples. Bunker down the left at 296 yards. But that will not be a problem.
No, you hit a drive like that, it turns this hole into a birdie hole.
Yeah, Couples
Probably hold it up right at the target. So look for Fred to stick this one close.
Yeah, he's got to get this ball inside 15 feet. Anything outside that will be unacceptable for him.
And that's
Oh,
maybe a
my.
little too close. He flew that over the green. That's probably trying to hit a little undercut and flushed it. So not what he was looking for there. Now he's got a very difficult pitch coming off that shoulder of the green.
Difficult. You got to give it a firm hit, but if he lands it out, he's got to go way out to the left. Just land it just on the fringe and should kick to the right and come back down this hill. It's a really, really quick pitch, and it doesn't help though with this ball sitting down deep in this Bermuda.
Got a shoulder of the green that's sticking out there right from the fringe, so it's going to land almost on a downslope and really going to pitch forward pretty quickly. Not sure he could have done much better than that from there, Billy Ray.
No, I don't think he could, but you know, you see the aggressive play that he had. That took a lot of class.
211.
And we've said it a number of times already, but it's this distance right here. We talk about Freddie Couples is a underrated player, putter, I should say. And from this distance last year, he was phenomenal.
And he's been exceptional from this distance all week. And if he'd like to make one right now, he needs to make this one right now to keep from falling further behind. There you go, right in the center. Beautiful stroke by Fred.
Fred Couples saves his par at the ninth. We're at the Mitsubishi Electric Championship at Hualalai.
On the tee, you want to hit it down the right-hand side. That is where the speed slot is, Lanny's power slot.
You know, the clouds are starting to move in. The wind has picked up slightly back in their face here at the 10th.
Well, you see what happens when you hit it down the left side, it kicked 90 degrees.
Yeah, he really wasn't happy, Mark. Going down this left-hand side, it's left him 245 front. That's what he's focused on right now. This is his 3 hybrid right here. He carries it about 225 yards. This shot does play back down the hill, but he can hit this club high and soft.
A little bit on the upslope, that'll help also.
Oh, this one going left, not coming back. I mean, way left.
And that is over in the lava, Mark, it looks like.
Well, we'll see how fortunate Fred is. He has hit 4 shots that I can recall now that have been in the lava at one point or another. A couple of them bounced out, but the one yesterday at 14. Obviously with a really good lie now, Billy Ray, and has to just sort of slide the club underneath this one, his 4th shot.
Well, waiting for his caddy, Casey Curd, and one of our microphones that are green side on the left-hand side, they're just removing that, and it was in the line of his sight, maybe exactly where he wants to land the ball. Plenty of green to work with, but once it gets on the green, it works away from him. Okay, Mark, how about that?
That is a really good shot. Really good shot, Billy Ray. 4.5 feet now to save his par.
Well, the shot was good, but, you know, as a player, Mark, you and I, and we've all